Welcome back to the JodoCast. I'm Joe. You're
Bethany.
I'm excited because it's Legion time. Not only is it Legion time, it's also a new episode of
That thing's operational.
Because unlike me, Bethany is not a Worlds qualifying Legion expert pro. And I've only recently taught her how to play Legion because I know you've all been wanting more Legion videos because, let's be honest, ever since we haven't been able to make Legion videos, a lot of you stopped watching. So we're playing Legion, but it's going to be skirmish size with custom rules and a custom narrative spun around what I have, which is only Rebels and Separatists. Here's what's happening. The roll crawl, George Lucas is nodding in approval.
現実の形にしてきた
The New Republic, so this takes place after Return of the Jedi, the New Republic has gotten intel that there's been some strange monuments discovered on a junk planet. And these monuments are large statues of various droids. And they've noticed a contingent of battle droids taking up residence there. And obviously battle droids didn't think there were any left except ROGR.
Greetings, fellow droids. I'm ROGR, the last of the battle droids.
Leia's like, hey, Luke, what's up with that? And Luke's like, I don't know. And she's like, why don't you go figure that out? Take R2 and 3PO with you because they're droids. They know droid stuff. And so Luke is taking R2-D2 and C-3PO to this mysterious planet full of battle droids to investigate what exactly is going on and to shut down the battle droids. And he's taken a few troops with him too. There will be some custom rules that I will explain as the story unfolds. And that's about it. So let's play some Legion. Are you excited to play one of the world's greatest? Do you have any thoughts? You haven't said much because I've been doing a little talking.
No thoughts.
Is Legion your new favorite game?
I've played it once, so this will be me playing it for the second time.
She's going to be the Separatists. I will be the Rebels. Okay, we've landed on Mystery Planet, Droid Planet. All the monuments to the droids have been built. I've been working on these from old action figures. So special rules that we know, that you, the audience, get to know right now is there's been special setup. Obviously, the droids live here, so they've fortified their positions a bit more. And Luke's landing team has just arrived. And that's about it for now. I have Operative Luke. He's got Force Reflexes, Tenacity, and Saber Throw. I've got R2 and 3PO, a generic commander, and then one Rebel Trooper with a Z6 gun, one Rebel Trooper with an extra officer, and one Rebel Trooper with the SX-21. Bethany's running 3 droids with an extra guy and the whatever gun that's called.
E5CB1 Trooper?
Yep. One thing of super battle droids with the ACM gun. And the commander is Count Dooku as far as all the cards are concerned. Command card, I didn't want to come up with new stuff. But as of right now, the commander is not present on the battlefield. We will be ignoring commander-specific rules for now until the commander shows up. Whoever it may happen to be, we don't know. But it's not Count Dooku. We're just using those cards because they're already designed. Well, let's pick command cards. You can't pick any of the Dooku ones because your commander's not around. But so Luke and his people have landed and they see all these droids and they're like, 3PO, you want to see if we can, let's try and negotiate with them. Start round 1. I played Standing Orders. I'm just giving one command to one person. You've played assault. Commands to 3 people, and because of your AI, so all of your guys should have a face up because they've got that coordinate droid trooper thing. So you have all face up. I'm just going to give my order to Luke. So since you played a lower number, you go first.
Okay, let's do it.
Super battle droids.
Yes.
Okay.
They're gonna move up here.
So they're approaching our position. So they move up there. Was that 2 actions? Did you
That was
move
one.
twice? Okay, so now you can shoot, aim, standby. Standby means if any of my people come within range 2 of you, you get to like shoot them or run away. Because these guys are only range 2, so you technically can't shoot anybody right now.
Alright, I'll stand by then.
Although if I shoot you, it goes away, but for thematic purposes, I'm not sure if I've balanced the match more in my favor or more in your favor. Both of our teams, I think, are about 500 points. So points-wise, they're even, but I'm not sure of the special rules. So if any of my guys walk up there, you're going to be able to shoot at them. Unless I shoot you first. All of my guys can shoot you. But we're still trying to initiate negotiations. I'm going to go on the Kitty, that's a giant creature! They've summoned a beast! Don't let her eat anybody. Okay, Cora, you're on Mom's team. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go with Luke. Because he's in charge. He's going to exhaust force reflexes to gain a dodge token. He's going to take a dodge. Now he's going to move. He's going to go over here as his first move. Now he is within range 2 of you, so you could, you don't have to, spend this to make an attack on him.
I mean, I might as well.
Okay.
Right, Cora?
Your first adventure and using the standby token, which is generally a pretty bad token, except in very clutch situations.
Why would you do it?
Because you're learning. So you're shooting at Luke. So what did those guys get for their weapon? White, black. So 4 of them have a white, black, and then the one guy has 3 red. I don't think I've ever played this C-3PO. You've got, looking at, ooh, that's actually pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Luke definitely doesn't have any cover. I will spend the dodge to make it 4. And that activates his deflect, so now I can surge on defense. So, put this over there. I'm looking at 4. Thank goodness I spent that dodge, because this means I block 2. Luke takes 2 damage right off the bat. But, since I have deflect, for each one of those roll, you take a damage. So, one guy dies because they have 2 health each. So, he knocks one of those back. And he turns to his troops and he goes, you know what, guys? I think they're hostile. Take them down. R2-3PO, find some cover. Let's take them down and hopefully we can search their memory banks and find out what they want later. No, he's got 1 action left because all he did was move. So he's just going to take a second move up to that barricade so he actually will at least have cover if someone tries to shoot at him again.
That guy?
Okay, that guy's moving up to cover. Maybe I gave you too good of a defensive position. This is what I want to see. I want to see if I've accidentally given you the advantage or me the advantage with how I built these teams and laid the table out. I've obviously made a not super smart play first move, but that's all you get. Now you're going down. Okay, so they move, and now are they shooting at anybody?
Then I want to shoot
You can, and you have to draw a line of sight from the commander.
chopper crew.
You can
Shoot
see anybody you want.
And I'll do
And
the
they
ones
don't-
that are each like chopper.
Okay, shooting at chopper squad.
Yes. So I need...
That is actually, they should have, if, use your eyeball on, from his head, does this barricade obstruct any part of their miniature?
Yes.
It's covering their feet?
Yes.
Okay, so they're gonna have heavy cover. So much for heavy cover. So you've got 3 crits and 2 hits. The heavy cover is gonna get rid of those 2 hits. But 3 crits still get through, so I have to roll 3 defense.
I feel like right now I have pretty nice rolls.
Well, I'm
You
hoping that
destroyed me with
changed.
my rolls last time.
Yes. Well, that's how my dice go. Although it might have been thrown off because this is the second in-person game of Legion I've played since March. Usually I have about 8 or 9 games of really hot dice and then 1 game of completely garbage dice, and then it resets. Well, these guys, they just stepped off the landing transport and they see Luke go running and they're like, what? And then these battle droids show up and they just cut down 3 dudes instantly.
Roger, 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 roger.
These guys are gone. And they're the ones repping Chopper Squad, and this guy's got his little chopper helmet on. Doesn't autofocus. That's painful. Even with heavy cover, that's an incredible shot for some B1 battle droids with no aim or anything, no modifications. Okay, well, we gotta go on the stack of fate. Okay, I got operative. So R2 and 3PO. What do they want to do? They can calculate odds. R2 does have a thing where if he can get into your deployment zone, he gets a point, which we're going to ignore because I didn't have... We're using special, fancy, magical entertainment time deployment zones. I think they're going to want to book it towards Luke because they're afraid. Oh, they're also very slow.
Oh.
You know, 3PO will calculate odds for these guys. He's like, well, the odds of us surviving this mess are, we would have thought we're going to be pretty decent, but given this new information on how those guys shoot. So that, choose a friendly trooper unit at range 1 and in line of sight. I'm going to pick this green squad with the man with the pride jacket. They get an aim, a dodge, and a suppression. I give it to them because since they've got this leader, their courage is increased by 1, so they won't lose an action on their turn. So R2's gonna chug over this way. Okay, now it's your turn.
I don't know, because I think the other places I want to bring them are going to be too far away, so then they're going to not have their cool activation mode thing.
You do want to keep them within range 1 of somebody. And remember, these guys don't have the coordinate, so they can't pass a thing on to another person.
Okay.
They've kind of got to be the end of the chain.
Okay, so I think I'm going to make these guys... I have to move him over here.
Ooh. They're repositioning, sir. How did the clones ever fight these guys? They're too good. What? These battle droids are too incredibly talented at war.
And I don't think I can't shoot because he's can't see anymore, right?
If you have range to somebody, I'm assuming I'm over your guy.
Yeah.
You've got range to Luke, which means since this thing is in between you and that guy, Luke 100% has heavy cover, which he would anyways. Any of your dudes who can still see Luke can add their dice to the pool.
Okay, so I got like 5. I might as well.
Including the heavy weapon guy. So 4 white, 3 black. Ugh. He's got cover this time. Stop with the crits.
I did horrible rolling last time.
Well, this isn't last time. The viewers weren't watching last time. So Luke's heavy cover is going to take away 2. He's still got a dodge 2 here. It didn't help that these defense dice shouldn't roll as many blanks. Oof, there we go. Whew. Just getting worried there, Luke. I'm going to get taken down by battle droids before the big plot reveal comes up, because the audience is on the edge of their seat waiting to find out who's in charge of these droids.
Well, I mean, whoever's in charge of them is really good at training them, too.
Yes, must be a military genius. It's my turn, go in the bag. We got some troopers. I'm gonna go with these guys. Their leader man has Inspire 1, so I'm gonna use that to pull a suppression off of these guys. Hopefully they don't get shot again. So first action, because Inspire's not an action, they have a rally step anyways. See if they can shake off that suppression they've got. They don't. Then they inspire them. Now they're going to move up here, try and get into cover. And now they're going to try and shoot back at somebody because we've got to start hitting back. And I don't want to waste this aim token. We're going to shoot at the B2s because they've already taken damage, and we're going to see if we can keep working on them. So I just have 5 black dice. Okay. Spend the aim token. So your heavy cover takes away 2 of those, so you're looking at 2.
Is it white? Yes.
Yeah, they roll white.
2 white?
Yes. That's another one down because they each have 2 health.
Bow.
Okay, we're hitting them back.
I guess these guys will come join over here.
I really need to
Aye.
get some nice pedestals, bases for these guys. Like this one has.
Alright. I will shoot.
Do they have range?
I think so.
They have range of the people I moved up.
So I will shoot them.
They're definitely going to have heavy cover. Red guys shooting at green guys. Oh, enough with the crits!
Sorry.
Every roll of yours has had at least 2 crits, so that's 4. Cover takes away 2. They can't spend the dodge because the dodge can't block crits, so they're rolling 2. 2 more down. Ah, my God!
They're very highly trained battle droids.
I guess if they've survived this long, they must be the best there were. Everybody fight cover! They're tearing us apart!
Well, I mean, I'm out of people now, so it's just
Yes,
you
you're
that
out.
gets to like.
I have 3 left, but so first we've got our commander. He also has Inspire. I'll just take one off Luke. He's just gonna move. He's gonna run up to the legs of this protocol droid statue. Hopefully, you'll probably be able to see him. That's the closest cover he's got. So he's just gonna double move up to there. Now I'm going with another core unit. Let's go with Ezra Squad. See if they can run up with Luke. Because they were expecting, just dumb little super battle droids. They land, they were gonna, go shut them down or see what they wanted because maybe they were just like Roger and they were nice droids trying to have a nice time. So they were not prepared for this. So they're gonna move there. Do I wanna? I think they're gonna rip into those super battle droids again. So I'm honestly a little scared. So they've got 4 black dice. And this big rotary gun, the Z6, shoots 6 white dice.
Gross.
They don't surge. So you're looking at 2 hits and 2 hits. Your cover gets rid of those 2. So you're looking at 2. If you whiff again, that's another one down. Do they surge? It doesn't look like they do. So that's another dead super battle droid. And another suppression. And lastly, I've got these guys. Can they make it? They might be able to get behind this thing. Try and run back here. And hopefully maybe do some flanking later. Hopefully that is safe. That is the end of round 1. So let's clean up. Put your commander token in the thing because now, as Luke is like putting like a little med pack on a wound he's got and looking back at the men dead face down in the sand outside their troop transport, he's like, "Who? What's going on?" And then out of this thing right here, the There's like a platform that drops out under it. R5D4, who Luke hasn't seen in a good, I don't know, 10 years? I don't know what time period this is taking place. He hasn't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I'll take that red one. No, not that one.
And he goes, the red one? R5D4, speaks in a deep, he speaks basic, he's not speaking in droid, and he goes,
The red one.
before you start getting pissy in the comments, I know this isn't canon. I love R5D4's canon story where he willingly sacrifices himself. This is Jodo canon, where this is in fact a different version of Skippy the Jedi droid who went to the dark side. So what happened all those years ago is he blew his top because he had a bad motivator. And then Luke and 3PO and R2 were just like, see ya, we're going to go live a happy life. And they left him behind.
Now don't you forget this.
Just like that, like he was garbage, and he never forgot that, and he spent all those years learning the ways of the Force and the dark side, vowing vengeance on R2 and Luke Skywalker, and a little bit on 3PO, because he vouched for R2. And he spent all those years building up monument to droids because droids are superior. And it's all come to this. He's lured Luke. He didn't think Luke would have troops with him, but he's dealing with it. Start of round 2, and since we're playing skirmish rules, there's only 5. The objective now is if the droids can defeat Luke Skywalker, you win. The motivations of the droids is they want to kill Luke and R2 because...
Well, I mean, this one's thematic, so I'll do that.
It's because we got rid of R2's secret mission. He does have repair. I'm going to say if he does a repair action on Skippy, he will overwrite his memory and erase it to before they ever met. So I win if R2 can touch him and do an action.
But I'm
Or
not allowed to hurt R2.
you can. If you're touching him, you can. But if you're touching him, he might be able to fix you back. So you got to be able to know you can kill him in one hit. You can shoot at him unless he has a suppression token. Once he has a suppression token, you don't really notice him anymore. You win if you kill Luke and R2. I win if R2 touches Skippy and does the repair action. Or I win if I kill 100% of your guys.
Okay.
Okay, let's reveal our cards. I picked my ally as the Force. What did you pick?
I figured this one was thematic.
Okay, and what is that one?
Fear, surprise, intimidation.
That is thematic. What does it do? Skippy gains Arsenal 2. Okay, so that means you can use your lightsaber and your lightning in one attack.
Okay.
So,
And relentless.
relentless means after you do a move, you get a free attack.
Okay.
What's that?
And each of his ranged weapons gains versatile.
Oh, that means if you were touching somebody, you could still use it. Normally, you can't use ranged weapons when you're touching somebody.
After he performs an attack, each defender gains 2 suppression tokens.
Okay. So he's unlikely to hit anybody with the lightsaber, I don't think. So now you go first. You don't have to go with Skippy if you don't want to.
But if I put one, they attack right away, right?
What? Oh, yeah. If you pick a droid, they have to attack before they do anything else because they don't have an order.
Well, I'm going to do this because they seem to be targeted.
Yes. Okay, so first thing you have to rally. So
So
just
I
roll a
do-
1 white die for each suppression. Nothing happens, but that doesn't bother them because they're got courage 2 and their droids. So who are you going to shoot at?
Luke.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got white, black, and 3 red against Luke, who has light cover or heavy cover. Again with the Jesus. Okay, so heavy cover gets rid of 2. I will spend my dodge token, which gets rid of another 1,
Oh.
and activates my deflect. So now I don't have to roll 1, which it whiffs. So another damage on Luke. Luke has 3 damage out of 7.
Pew pew.
Man, this is tough. Because I can kind of make you waste half that card if I don't rush you. Because if I come up here, I'll be within range of you to hit me with your lightsaber.
Okay.
But if I don't go up there, what's Luke doing? Nothing. He
Yeah,
does
Luke.
have saber throw. I could throw my lightsaber back at those guys, which might be good enough. I think I'm going to do that. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go with Luke, because Luke's actually pretty overwhelmed right now. I'm going to take a dodge. I am going to exhaust force reflexes to get another dodge. And then I'm going to do lightsaber throw.
This wasn't a smart card to put out, was it? I went with thematic.
It was very thematic. Not the best card because it lets you really hit hard if you're close to somebody.
Oh, so I
which
should have waited for R2 to come at me?
That would have been really good for R2 coming at you.
Okay.
Um,
That shows my novice.
yes,
Nice.
you're not making it to Worlds, but only because there's a global pandemic and not.
Because I have no
But-
clue how to play.
It does, it did stop me from walking over there because I was like, I could still rush over there with Luke and he can take some hits, but putting him that close would have meant you would have been able to come over here and hit me super hard with Skippy. So even though you're not going to get your cool attack, you are keeping Luke at a distance, which is
Skippy's
good.
dream. It's just to go and smack Luke Skywalker.
It's to clunk, clunk, clunk.
So you did this to me.
Electrocute him. So I'm going to lightsaber throw against the super battle droids. For this one, you have heavy cover, so those 2 go away. So you're looking at 1. It does have Pierce 1, so even if you rolled perfectly, it would ignore it. But nobody's dead because they have 2 health each. So you have 1 wound here. Okay, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna take these guys.
The red spot.
Red spot. They're gonna shoot them.
Again, okay. Ugh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you got range.
Yeah.
So you still have heavy cover. I challenge you to not roll a crit next time you attack. Heavy cover gets rid of 2, so they're still looking at 2, which means even if I whiff, they won't be gone. I only lose 2 of them. Oh, all right. That goes.
He just doesn't have friends anymore. It's fine.
He turns around to look. He's like, guys, oh shit.
Well, you
This
still
is-
have a troop over there, don't you?
Yeah. That guy's got he's got a close range shotgun. Maybe
Gross.
once he gets there, you can start knocking him down. This is not.
What you expected?
According, to quote Han Solo,
This is not how I thought this day was gonna go.
oh, those guys would have 1 more action because they shot and then they can do something else now.
They can't shoot again.
No, they can't. They can do anything but shoot again.
Give me a dodge.
So I got core. I think I'm going to go with Ezra squad here.
Fuck me.
We want to shoot at blue. As much as I want to finish those guys off, these guys haven't gone yet, and I need to take out some of those numbers. So they are going to...
It's a really good thing these are the same ones because I can't not pitch it with them. Towards
So
me.
they're going to move, and now they're going to shoot at the blue squad, who they do at this point notice contains Roger Freemaker. Do you see him there?
Mhm.
And they're like, "What the hell, Roger?" He's like, "Hey, these guys are my people. I thought that was the last one. Nope."
Hey, that's my old buddy ROHK. ROHK, remember me? ROGR? Forget him.
Didn't go in. Doesn't count. Okay. Not great. Not terrible. You're looking at 4. Your heavy cover gets rid of 2, so you're looking at 2.
So I gotta roll.
2 white dice. 2
Nice.
dead.
So 2.
ROHK, you will pay for deactivating my friend.
They will.
Okay, going down. So they got to shoot at somebody.
They're gonna shoot back at Ezra squad.
Okay, so they'll have heavy cover.
That wasn't a great one.
You still rolled a crit. Still rolled a crit. So the cover takes away those 2, so that's 1. Hey, they saved it. Because they get to surge on defense. They get a suppression now, but that was exciting. Nobody died. Okay, go to the stack again. Core. Guess I'll go with this guy. Go to Rally. Rally does not lose any of his suppression, which means he only gets one action. Because he is suppressed, meaning he's got tokens
He's
equal to
scared.
his courage level. He is scared.
He's scared.
That's what the droid, he's looking through his binoculars. He's like, he's scared. The human is scared. You know what? It might actually be better for him just to take a dodge. Because he's already going to have heavy cover, I think, from whoever shoots him. So he's just going to take a dodge because anywhere he moves isn't going to get him out of line of sight of anybody. Well, no one else is going to shoot at him except you've only got Yellow Squad left and Skippy. He's actually going to move because it's going to be tough for Yellow Squad to get a shot. Yellow Squad won't be able to shoot him because they don't have a face-up order, so they'll be obligated to shoot one of these guys.
Yes.
Okay. Going to Skippy?
Skippy's gonna move up.
Vengeance.
And then it says 2 for lightning.
What?
Can he reach
His electroshock, you mean?
his electroshock? Can he hit Luke?
He can hit Luke or those guys, yes. And you have, because you played that one card, you have Relentless, so this is for free. After you move, you just get to make an attack.
And then I get to do another attack?
And you'll have another action. You won't get another attack. So before you move, you could take a dodge or an aim.
Okay, I guess an aim.
So that's 5 black. Luke at least has cover and them dodge tokens. Maybe I can deflect back at you. R5D4, I didn't know. I was just a dumb little kid back. Jesus. Now, you shouldn't, but you could re-roll 2 of them because you have an aim. Because 2 of them are going to go away from my cover. So that's 3. I'm going to spend my dodge to get rid of
Skippy's mad.
1. He spent decades seething on this planet, building monuments to droids. I feel like there should be a monument to Luke, but like the opposite of a monument.
It just has like all sorts of like blaster fire holes and stuff.
Right.
On it.
And it's like graffitied and he's like, looks really goofy. I guess that's pretty cocked. I'll reroll that. Okay, we blocked 2. So he just takes another suppression. But what does your card say? After you attack somebody, they take 2 suppression tokens?
Let's see.
This one.
Oh, that one.
The fear surprise.
After he performs an attack, each defender gains 2 suppression tokens.
Okay, so he gets 1 for the normal attack
And
and
then-
then 2. So now he's at 4, which does suppress him.
He's just sitting there curled in a ball. Like,
He's like, why? You should have taken the red one, Uncle Owen. So going to the stack, I've got my commander. This guy over here with the mohawk, he goes, Luke, sir, it's gonna be okay. You're Luke Skywalker. You're a legend. You took down a Death Star. You can beat a droid. And that gets rid of one of these because he does have Inspire 1. It's taking this random guy. He's got to talk Luke out of his
little fetal position.
He is going to use one of his actions to tell Luke to take cover and give him another dodge. Because of where I put him, he actually cannot see anyone, and I cannot make an attack. So he's going to take a dodge himself. Now it's your turn again. So you've just got yellow.
Okay, Ezra Squad.
Yeah, or Luke.
Okay,
I mean, you don't have to shoot Luke. I'd rather you didn't.
but he has 2 dodge.
Right.
So he can take 2 of mine away, right?
Yep. Plus 2 are going to leave for cover. And anytime I spend a dodge, it activates Deflect, which means I'll get Surge for defense, which can hit you back, which doesn't actually happen too often.
Corey says let's hit Ezra. Right? Ezra Squad?
Okay.
So
So
you
they've
got
still
5.
got the... Oh, did some of them
Well,
die?
your
Oh yeah,
heavy-
they can't
They
see.
can't see.
Okay, so...
I get 4, and then the heavy dude, he's 3 black.
Yep. And they've got heavy cover.
Okay, no headbutting.
Okay, they're fine. Those 2 look at...
That's what happens. It's
Look at-
Cora's impatience.
Cora did this? You're blaming Cora for the first time you didn't roll a crit?
I didn't get both my hands because she kept trying to get pets.
Lastly, we've got these guys who are hiding over here. They might be able to... So if I want to shoot at them, I'm going to have to peek out, which is really scary at this point, but I've also got to get shooting.
Yeah.
So they're going to peek out. They're going to come out here, and they're going to shoot at blue squad with 1 black, 2 red, 2 white. 1 black.
Wait, so only one guy can shoot me?
They both can shoot you.
Oh, okay.
This guy can, yeah, he can see at least one of them. I'm just hoping that if when you look back, at least half of my guys will be blocked by this, which means they'll get covered. Kitty,
Yay!
you can't be behaved, you can't play.
Already being a traitor.
Okay, I'm trying this is how you do it? Teach me.
Saboteur. Yeah. It's just because I have so many dice
Do
that I have no
you
hands.
release them like a construction loader, or do you then go in? Because I shake them with 2, but then I roll in 1.
I just go.
Okay, here we go. And get crit. Nothing happens because the heavy cover takes away 2 of them. They get a suppression. Okay, your turn.
I'm done. I am out of people.
Oh. So I got R2 left. R2, he sees everybody dying, and
Listen to them. They're dying, R2.
he knows that this is partially his fault because he's the one who took Skippy's place all those years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to charge in. They're going to calculate odds, which gives somebody a dodge, a suppression, and an aim. They don't really care about the others. They want the suppression. Because Inconspicuous says if he has a suppression, when an enemy unit performs an attack, if you have at least 1 suppression token, it must attack another unit if able. During your rally step, you can choose not to remove suppression. So now, if I don't want to, I don't have to lose this, which means if you want to attack him, you're going to have to come punch him. The droids can come punch him. Or if he's the only one left, then you can still shoot at him. So he's going to do that, and then with the second action, he's going to start charging up. So he's going to come up here. The 3PO's like, R2, what are you doing? This is batshit crazy.
I'm batshit crazy.
Oh, wait. I forgot. I got all excited because it says you may choose not to remove it during a rally step. It does not say you may choose not to remove it at the end of the round, which is when all this goes away. R2, not me, got in his own head about saving the day. And so that's the end of the round. Everybody loses 1 suppression token.
And all the green things?
And any green token. Luke's back down to 2 suppression. Round 3. I played Son of Skywalker and you just played Push. I played Son of Skywalker. I'm going first because I played a 1-pip. This says after Luke Skywalker performs his first attack, he can perform an additional attack. So he gets to hit twice.
Gross.
This is obviously means he's coming your way.
Mood.
He's like, well, I got to put an end to this before any more people get hurt. He's like, if anyone's going to die, it's going to be me. I'm not going to let my men keep dying. They didn't sign up for this. They thought they fought stormtroopers and AT-ATs, and then they show up and get killed by battle droids. He also thinks if he dies, then he doesn't have to write the letter to their families, which he's really not looking forward to. So first of all, I'm gonna go to Luke. He's gonna activate Force Reflexes to get a dodge. Oh, first of all, he rallies. He gets rid of both his suppression, which, whatever. This is gonna be very tough because if I come up short, I'm not gonna be engaged, and I will be very vulnerable. Let's try this. We're gonna move 1 around this way. Charge. And now we're gonna move speed 2, which definitely comes up short. I was hoping I'd be able to jump over that, but it doesn't reach the other side. So he's stuck there now, and I feel like an idiot because he only has charge, not relentless. Charge says after you move, you can do a melee attack. I don't have an ability to, so if I could reach somebody, I could move and still hit them. But right now, my only option is saber throw, which means I have to save my second action to throw the lightsaber. I'll still get to do it twice, I think. I actually don't know how Son of Skywalker interacts with saber throw. I think it counts as an attack, so I'm going to say he can do it twice, but someone will correct me if I'm not allowed to saber throw twice with Son of Skywalker. He's going to just have to saber throw at Skippy. So that's 4 black dice, Pierce 2, but he's immune Pierce.
But if you kill that Skippy, then you have to kill all of them, right?
Yes. It'll be easier to kill all of them if Skippy's gone. I like that roll. You have cover. You're looking at 2.
I don't like that roll.
He rolls red dice.
Yeah.
One damage on R5D4.
Come here.
And then Son of Skywalker, I will make my second one. Oh, also, he has a suppression now because that was a ranged attack. You're looking at 1 because of your heavy cover. This is the worst Son of Skywalker play ever. Oh. Okay. No damage. Oh, I feel really bad.
It just isn't fair.
So, in order to use my lightsaber, I have to be touching him.
Right. And you do not have charge, so you'd have to get 2 moves. But do you have jump?
I have a lightning instead.
I mean, light. Yeah, you don't have to move to use your lightning.
I will lightning him.
It's called rally. You do not rally, that's fine. Guess what? You didn't roll a crit, but you did because you surged to crit.
Yay!
I don't have any cover, so I'm taking all 3. I will spend the dodge to make it 2
Okay.
and activate my deflect. Deflect means you take a damage because I rolled that. So I take no damage, but you take 1 damage. Ah.
Well, that's dumb.
Aha! Oh, yeah, Luke hit you with his saber throw.
Yes.
You have anger, which says if you suffer a wound, get an aim, right?
Yes.
So you had 2 black blanks. Roll 2 more black dice to make so you use that, which is 2 more coming towards Luke. Because you should have had an aim when you attacked Luke. Okay, which is actually just comes out to 1 more damage on you. Because Luke deflected 1 back. Stack says Commander. Commander's just going to tell Luke to take cover. He's not going to inspire him. He will inspire these guys. Because Luke needs... He's going to need all the help he can get standing out here. Because I think if all of your guys shoot at him, you'll probably get him close to dead, if not kill him. This guy... He only has 1 action left. He's actually going to move over here. Behind this cover.
Alright, I'm gonna use these guys.
Yep. They do not rally.
Okay, so then they...
They just shoot at Luke.
Yes.
They can also shoot at R2 because he doesn't have he doesn't have a suppression, so R2 is fair game right now.
And I have to keep him away from Skippy, right?
Yes, because he can
take down
program
R2.
the hate
I'm sorry,
out of him.
R2.
Shooting at R2.
Yeah.
You do have a surge token on those guys, right? Or did you not give them one? Nope, they were the 1 guys who didn't get one.
Yeah.
So that's 2 coming at R2 and 3PO.
I figured they'd be the first to die.
So R2 surges on defense, so he takes 1 damage, and now he does have a suppression. Stack says R2. He has a rally step. I'm going to choose to ignore it. Or to not remove it. Technically, still have to do it. They're going to calculate odds on themselves again. To get this junk. And then just keep moving forward. He's going to blow by Luke. C-3PO's running after him like, no.
I don't want him to get to Skippy.
3PO's like, oh, look at this statue. Okay, it's your turn.
Blues. Are gonna hit Luke.
They've lost a couple guys, so they've got 5 white, 3 black.
Wait, can they do an aim? Because I'm not moving
They
them.
sure can.
Okay.
You're learning.
I'll do that.
Okay, so take an aim, which you'll probably spend, unless you miracle roll. The crits! I think
So I can surge this guy, right?
you can spend that surge, turn that into a hit.
Okay.
A hit, not a crit.
And then I can
It turns into a
Okay.
hit, not a crit. Don't you know how to play leader? And then aim can reroll 2 of them, yep. That was that. So that one is nothing. So that's 5 on Luke.
Fine, you do.
He has suppression, so he has light cover, which gets rid of this one. He's going to spend his dodge to get rid of that one and activate deflect. So now he's got...
Deflect.
Well, it's just something you got to live with. It's been triggering in this game more than I've ever seen it trigger. Usually deflect isn't that great.
He's rude. They're just fighting on behalf of
I
their
think
friend.
he's done 4 or 5 deflects damage, which
Yeah.
is more than I've seen in the last year. And that
Oh.
actually goes back to October.
I was gonna say, 'cause we've been in a pandemic.
Hey! Okay, so they actually get a damage on Luke, which is a big deal. Another suppression, and then they lose 1. Trading 1 battle droid for 1 damage on Luke is a good trade. And now he lost his dodge token. I'm a dummy. I should have had them calculate odds on Luke so he could have another dodge.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get enough. I blame Cora because she woke me up too early by hitting me in the head asking for food.
She got in the way of my roll, so don't even.
I think
That's even.
she's an agent of chaos then. And now she's sweeping up on her little tower. With a little baby. I've just got core units left. So... You've got the guys in the back who haven't gone yet.
Mm-hmm. Kept them for last because they seem to be the harder ones to shoot.
They are harder to shoot at. I'm gonna go with this captain, or the guy here. He's gonna rally. I think Inspire has to be range 1 to 2. Or is it just range 1? Because if I can inspire, I'll inspire Luke. 1 to 2. He goes, "Hey Luke, you're doing great, buddy." He goes, "Thanks." So I'll take 1 off of Luke. His own rally step, nothing happens. So he does get 1 extra action because he has a courage of 2. So he's just going to aim and shoot at the blue guys. He has just a black die. This is just technically a regular rebel trooper unit. Spend the aim. There's the crit, gets through your cover.
Can I get 1?
Yep. Hey, we got 1.
Okay, so they haven't gone, they
The
haven't gone.
tide is turning, correct. They can't see Luke. You have to move if you want to see Luke.
So I can move and then...
Shoot. Right, because you've gotten an order.
But then they... You know what, I'm just going to shoot Ezra. Ezra squad.
With less than full force?
But I still want them to not be...
I mean, yeah.
activated. That's okay. We'll just
You
not.
go with the other guys.
No, flip back. Flip back.
Let's go. They're moving?
They're moving over here.
Okay, well, that's a good place to be. Are you shooting at Luke or Ezra squads?
Hit Luke.
Okay. Now, Luke definitely doesn't have cover. Luke has... He just got the light cover from that, and they're still full force.
What?
Luke has 4 health left. No, 3 health left. He's taken 4. He's got 7. He's only got 3 health left.
Boy. Ready
And he's
for
in
it.
a spot that I should never have put him in. Yep.
Oh no, I lost one.
Oh no, I lost one.
We lost one.
And then I surge.
You have 1 surge token to spend.
1 surge.
So if you spend your surge token, that's 4 minus 1 from his cover. That's 3. That is enough to kill him if I whiff, which is unlikely with red dice, but the dice have been fickle today. I'm gonna roll them one at a time for drama, unless the first one is not a blank. 1 damage. two damage, okay. Kitty bless my die. I'll rub it on Cora for that.
No! Agent of Chaos.
Why did I do that? Well, Luke takes 3 damage and dies. He falls over dead.
Skippy's like, my mission!
Just a burning hole in his chest. Skippy over there is... He actually replaced the spot in his dome. The spot in his head where the motivator blew out, he actually replaced that with fireworks just for this moment. He's blowing fireworks out of his head. R2 and 3PO are like, Master Luke! Fuck! That... I definitely misplayed Luke a lot, but I didn't think it would go down like that. Send Luke to Valhalla with those other guys. Skippy is gonna promote those... Because you don't roll this many blanks on red defense dice.
Well, you do.
They've all just seen Luke get shot down by B1 battle droids, the most pathetic unit of war in the whole galaxy.
Skippy's a good trainer.
Yeah, Skippy, he reprogrammed them all, apparently. R2 is now more determined than ever to reprogram him and fix him, and then they're going to dismantle him and melt him.
You could still win if you would take him out, right? Or do you have to kill all of them?
I believe the rules were if R2 can get into base contact with Skippy and use the repair action, I win.
Or
if I kill every single one of your units, including Skippy, I win.
Okay.
You will win if R2 dies.
Okay.
And I guess these guys will become its slaves.
Yes.
To erect more monuments to droid kind.
Yeah, it's hard for the droids to build it.
These guys are going to load into Skippy.
If you kill Skippy, that just means that you have to kill everyone else.
That does make it harder for me to win. They're going to shoot at the guys who just killed Luke because...
Vengeance!
Oh my god!
This mythical person, essentially, who's just like so powerful.
he
becomes like a legend that just gets smited by droids.
So they're going to shoot 4 black, 6 white at those guys who have heavy cover with an aim. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Looks awful.
Spend aim on these 2 black dice. Your heavy cover takes away 2, so you're looking at 3. 3 down. And they get a suppression. Okay, your turn.
My red dudes.
Yep.
Could shoot that guy.
So they have heavy cover, and no matter what you do, this guy back here can't die. Because you can't see him.
But his commander dies.
Right. Which, in a weird quirk of Legion rules, means he becomes the commander. So I swap out the minis, which means this big gun, like this guy just decides to drop it, turn into a human, and maybe this guy actually sees his death coming and pulls this man in front as a
Well, that's
human.
awful.
I don't know.
All of this one person makes these.
Yeah, those are the best kills when it's. Oh, hey, look, crits. Well, take away 2 for heavy cover, and he's still looking at 4. Can't see any blanks.
I didn't even aim. I should have aimed. That's okay.
You didn't need to aim. Now you can move. Oh look, he's super dead.
Okay, they're gonna move over this way a little bit. That's where the people to kill are. Do you have anyone left to go?
This guy. Rally. He does not rally, so he only has one action, so his action will be... He can't see any of the blue guys. He can see the super battle droids. He's gonna just rip a shot at them with his one action. If I can roll a crit and you whiff it,
What is this one?
it's a dodge.
Okay, I have a dodge.
Okay, crit's ignored. You can't dodge a crit anyway. So if I can roll a crit, I'll take out one of those super battle droids.
Yes. I dodge.
No. Well, the cover takes it anyway.
Oh, okay.
You still take a suppression though. And now this is the start of round 4 only. No, 3? This is the start of round 4. I played ambush, which is just a 1 pip. You have cunning, however, so you win this tie. I'm going to give it to R2. But you get to go first because you have cunning.
I'm gonna go Skippy.
Hold on. You forgot. You have aggressive tactics, which means you can pass out 4 surge tokens.
Oh, fun. He moves 2, right? He's running away from R2.
I thought he was going to come try and finish him off. Because he only has 3... Hear me out. R2 only has 3 health left. You roll 5 red dice with Pierce 2. It's incredibly likely if you came here and bumped into him and attacked him, he would just die.
But also, if he didn't, then he would be right there for you to...
Right. If you come and touch, you got the odds in your favor that you can kill him. But if you... So, which means you win, but otherwise, I win.
No.
Don't... I guess Skippy is too cunning to be a gambler.
He's too smart.
Man, he's hauling ass.
Yeah.
Well, there's literally no way R2 can catch him now. Moving at speed 1. Because next round the game's over. Well, shit.
Now you gotta take out people.
I don't think I can do that in 2 rounds. But still, that's the end of the game. How do you feel about it?
I think my rolls were much better this time.
Your rolls were incredible. I made some very bad plays, and I was honestly not even making... The first play was a thematic move to have Luke trigger that standby. But other than that, it was mostly me being genuinely dumb and bad at playing. So what happens here is the droids quickly overrun these 2 men. They surrender. but the droids don't care. They take them away and they throw them in whatever this thing is. It's some kind of meat grinder. And they throw them in there, and then they make little hats out of their chunks while R2 and 3PO watch. They take R2 and 3PO and they imprison them. So, where he can like gloat at them. So Skippy got his revenge. If you liked this video, let us know, and we can do a sequel where the New Republic sends a team to investigate what happened after Luke and R2 and 3PO and their troops never came back. Otherwise, we'll just do other skirmish mode regular Legion games. Now that Bethany's getting the hang of it, I'm sure we can have some games with actual rules or actual objectives and stuff. So let us know what you'd prefer, because yeah, this was fun. I'm really happy we got to play Legion first time in a long time. I had fun making the custom scenario, but if you'd rather have just legit 100% for real skirmish game, let us know, because we'll be doing more Legion probably. Would you do more Legion if the kids at home want it?
I think so.
Okay, bye.
Yeah,